Nick Shepard will jump things up for Long Beach State. Caleb Tarzewski for Arizona. They toss the ball in the air. The tip is won by the 7-footer Tarzewski. Arizona will move left to right on your radio dial. Welcome aboard, Long Beach State 49er fans. Another big game for Long Beach in the early portion of our 2012 regular season. Mark Lyons will roll left, feed it on the perimeter to Ashley. Dump down in the post is a bad pass, and it's out of the reach of Tarzewski and out of bounds at the baseline. So an immediate turnover 18 seconds in. If Long Beach State's going to win a game like this on the road, they're going to have to take advantage of the Arizona mistakes. As Chris Gully has it along the far sideline, top of the key to Nick Shepard. Looks for Mike Caffey. The pass, however, deflected and taken away. 2-on-2 to the hole goes Ashley. Layup is no good. However, he was fouled. Fouled on the way up by Nick Shepard, who collects his first. And a chance at free throws for the true freshman, Brandon Ashley. Immediately getting up off the bench for Long Beach State is Kyle Richardson. And it looks as though Nick Shepard is already going to head to the pine after he makes the turnover mistake. Brandon Ashley from Oakland, California. A Finley prep product in Las Vegas, Nevada, after 3 years at Bishop O'Dowd High School, as he knocks down the first of two and gives Arizona the first points of our game. Shepard out, Kyle Richardson in, the redshirt junior at 6'7", 225 from Bellflower, as Ashley prepares for the second free throw, which is on the way and perfect. 2 for 2 and a 2-0 lead for the Wildcats, 37 seconds into our first half. Mike Caffey will break the midcourt stripe for Long Beach State. Throw over to Peter Papa George at the right angle to the basket. Top of the key to Dan Jennings. The quick handoff to Caffey. Rolls right. Everything on the perimeter early in this possession for Long Beach. Here's Caffey again with 17 seconds to shoot. Dribbles left to the circle, and he gets checked on the hip by Mark Lyons. So Lyons collects his first foul. And it'll be sideline out of bounds for Long Beach State with the shot clock reset just about 1 minute into the game. Mike Caffey will find Papa George rolling to the left. He'll stop at the left angle. Defended man up by Nick Johnson. Now Chris Gully's turn. He's been outstanding from beyond the arc. Will roll it into the post. It's Dan Jennings going to work on Tarzewski. Kick out, a long two from Richardson is good. Kyle Richardson knots our score at 2 apiece. A minute and 20 seconds in, and a very good sign for Long Beach State if they can get Kyle Richardson going and keep him going. Had the offense rolling in the second half on Tuesday of last week against North Carolina. Correction, make that Friday. As a three is on the way and off to the right from Johnson. Ball tipped up, rebounded by Ashley. Puts it back up and in, plus a foul. Nick Johnson with the three-point miss, but there's the size advantage for the Wildcats as Brandon Ashley battling with the 7-footer Tarzewski. They tipped it up to each other a couple of times, and Ashley puts it down +1. A 2-point lead for Arizona with a chance at one more as Brandon Ashley will launch the free throw and connect. He has all 5 Arizona points. 5-2 lead. We'll see if Long Beach State can grab a lead here early in the first half. Something they've done very effectively the last 2 games against USC and North Carolina. However, they failed to complete the action in the second period. As Caffey makes a chest pass left wing to Papa George. He'll back it out over the midcourt logo. Right back to Caffey at the far sideline, 30 feet from the hoop. Gets a screen from Richardson. Moves to the right. Pull-up jumper from 15 is long. And rebounded by Mark Lyons, the shortest man on the floor. Lyons will bring it up. Makes a nice hesitation dribble move, and as the ball slapped away out of bounds at the baseline, it'll be off Mike Caffey. And 30 seconds to shoot for Arizona as they'll inbound baseline left. Packed house again, mostly decked out in blue and red, as they typically are here at the McKale Center. Solomon Hill gets held up and fouled by Chris Gully near sideline. That'll be Gully's first, and team foul number 2 on Long Beach State. And it'll be sideline out of bounds for Arizona. Solomon Hill, who's inbounding, one of the seniors on this roster, an outstanding player. All Pac-12 a season ago and made the Pac-12 tournament team. Arizona lost in the championship game to Colorado as Ashley takes a 15-footer right in front of us and it rattles home. Very good start for Brandon Ashley, 6'8", 235, but stepping out on the perimeter, making it 7-2 Arizona. And the 49ers better be careful here. They got to get the offense going in a hurry. We'll see how long before James Ennis enters the contest. Their leading scorer not starting tonight as Caffey penetrates. Nice dump down pass to Richardson. However, his shot was blocked from behind, rebounded by Mark Lyons. The Wildcats will run the lob and the two-hand jam for Nick Johnson, and a timeout for Long Beach State. Wonderful pass from Mark Lyons to Nick Johnson. With the two-hand flush, it's 9-2 Arizona, 17:04 on the clock, and Dan Munson has seen enough. It's for the most part been the Brandon Ashley show early. That was the first 2 points for a Wildcat other than Ashley in the first nearly 3 minutes. And that's something out of Mark Lyons that this Wildcat team was sorely in need of. A guy that can not only shoot it from the outside, pick you apart, but he can also pass. And he probably got used to doing that last year when he was playing at Xavier with Tu Holloway and the other great Xavier Musketeers on their deep run. Played for a very good squad in Xavier, and there's no doubt that he has a ton of offensive skills. As both teams are back out on the floor, Mike Caffey will walk it up for Long Beach State, trailing it by a count of 9-2 over 3 minutes played. Caffey with the basketball in his hands, finds Papa George, head of the circle, moves to the left, going to post up Dan Jennings. The double team comes at him from behind, swing it cross court back to Caffey, top of the key to Gully, over the head pass right in front of the Wildcat bench to Papa George, tried to penetrate, but he got a cut off very nicely by Nick Johnson, feeds into the post, up and under shot blocked. It was Dan Jennings. Now the ball loose on the floor, and we will have a jump ball with 2 seconds on the shot clock. Long Beach State will have the basketball, but they're going to have to make a play up in a quick bit with only 2 seconds to shoot as Dan Jennings gets up off the floor rather slowly. Looks like he's all right. Jennings' shot was blocked there by Tarczewski. The 49ers will trigger in to the right of the offensive hoop. It's going to be Gully to inbound, and right away they're going to have to launch a shot. Caffey rolls around a screen. They can't inbound to him. Instead, they throw all the way back to midcourt. Papa George will launch one from about 35 feet. No good. Off to the right, and rebounded by Solomon Hill. It remains a 7-point Arizona lead. Hill with a crossover, gets into the paint, and gets hammered by Papa George. 2 free throws for Solomon Hill. So whatever Long Beach State is doing offensively, it has not worked as of yet against Arizona. This Wildcat team not only has size, but they have youth mixed with experience, and all the players very quick, able to get out on the perimeter and guard, as Hill makes the first of 2. Extends the lead to 8. Solomon Hill led his team last year in rebounds, assists, and field goal percentage, averaged just under 13 points and just about 8 rebounds, as his second is also good. Arizona perfect at the free throw line to get things started. 5 out of 5, and they have a 9-point lead. Long Beach State has gone ice cold from the field. Only 2 points. Ball at the left elbow. Dan Jennings back to the basket. Outside Caffey. Moves to the top of the key. Left wing. A 3 from Papa George. Got it! A much-needed 3 for Peter Papa George. Make it 11-5 Arizona. 15:55 of the clock running as Tarczewski backs in. Baseline right. Takes a jump hook and knocks it down over the top of Dan Jennings. Nice looking shot from Tarczewski. 13-5. Boy, does he ever have potential. The number 4 rated high school prospect coming out as Chris Gully hoists a 3, and he buries it as well. Back-to-back 3s for Long Beach State. That allows them to get right back in this game. Down by only 5 now at 13-8. As they feed to Tarczewski. Great position underneath, and he gets fouled on his shot. Hit from behind by the combination of Jennings and Richardson. They will get Dan for his first, and that takes us to the media timeout. 15:25 to go in the first half. From the McKale Center in Tucson, Arizona. 13-8. The Wildcats on top of Long Beach State. We're back right after this.